the faint signal on an old frequency. There's a unique quality to the silence that follows a meaningful connection. It's not empty, it's charged with memory, a live wire buried but not disconnected. Then, out of nowhere, the air changes. You feel a nostalgic tug for no reason. Their face flashes in your mind with startling clarity, or the world seems to whisper their name through songs and symbols. It feels like more than just memory. It feels like a premonition. This experience sits at the crossroads of profound psychology and what many call the language of the universe. Before a direct message arrives, a text, a call, a request, there are often subtle, energetic precursors. These aren't fantasies, they're shifts in your internal and external landscape that signal a reconnection is being activated in the field of possibility. Today, we're decoding the specific signs that suggest an old love is about to re-enter your orbit, exploring both the neuroscience of memory and the metaphysics of enduring connection. Sign 1, the unbidden memory cascade, an emotional echo. The most personal sign is a sudden, persistent, and vivid resurgence of memories. This isn't a casual recollection. It's a cascade specific, sensory, rich moments, their laugh, a place you went, a phrase they used flood your mind unbidden, often accompanied by the original emotion. The warmth, the longing, or even the pain. The scientific lens, memory priming and neural networks. Your brain stores memories in a web of associations. When someone from your past focuses on you intently, thinking of you, talking about you, or even just scrolling through your photos, they are, in a sense, actively stimulating their own neural network of you. Some theories in psychology and studies on non-local consciousness suggest that intense, focused attention can create a faint, but perceptible ripple in a shared psychic or emotional field. Your mind, which shares that history, may pick up this activation subconsciously, leading to the sudden memory intrusions. It's your subconscious receiving a ping from a familiar signal. The energetic lens, the cord of connection. In energetic models, deep emotional bonds create lasting connections, like invisible threads. When one person tugs on that thread with strong feeling or intention, it vibrates on the other end. This vibration manifests in your awareness as a spontaneous memory or a wave of the exact emotion you shared. The intensity of the memory is a measure of the intensity of their present, focused energy on that past connection. Sign 2, symbolic synchronicities. The universe's nudge. Your external environment begins to act as a mirror, reflecting their essence back at you through seemingly chance encounters. You hear your song multiple times in a day. You see their name in unrelated contexts. You stumble upon objects, places, or even smells that are uniquely tied to them. These are meaningful coincidences, or synchronicities. The scientific lens, the reticular activating system, RAS, once your subconscious mind is primed by the memory cascade, sign 1, it alerts your brain's filter, the RAS, that this person is relevant again. Your RAS then scans your environment, highlighting anything associated with them. They were always there, you are now neurologically tuned to notice them. This is frequency illusion in action. The energetic lens, resonant attraction. A more metaphysical view posits that as the probability of a reconnection event increases, your shared energy signature becomes more active. This heightened signature acts like a magnet, attracting resonant symbols, people, and messages into your path. The universe isn't causing the reunion. It's using a symbolic language to show you that the energetic conditions for it are ripening. It's showing you the breadcrumbs leading back to that door. Sign 3, vivid, visitation-style dreams. You dream of them with unusual clarity and emotional weight. These aren't fuzzy background dreams. They are vivid narratives where you interact, converse, and feel the full spectrum of your past relationship. The emotional residue, joy, sadness, longing, lingers powerfully upon waking, sometimes for hours. The scientific lens, cognitive processing, and emotional memory. Dreams are where your brain processes unresolved emotions and salient memories. If your subconscious is detecting increased activity, On this old connection file, via signs 1 and 2, it will prioritize processing it during sleep. The dream is your psyche's way of rehearsing, exploring, or attempting to resolve the sudden salience of this person in your mental space. The energetic spiritual lens, meeting in the astral realm. Many spiritual traditions hold that during sleep, our conscious boundaries relax, allowing us to connect with others on a non-physical plane. A vivid dream of an old love could be interpreted as an actual meeting of souls or consciousnesses before the physical reconnection occurs. It's a space where unresolved business surfaces, or where a renewed interest is first communicated beyond the constraints of ego and time. Sign 4: see a sudden, internal shift, closure, or anticipation. Paradoxically, you may feel a powerful and unexpected sense of final closure about the relationship. It's as if you mentally and emotionally release them, wishing them well without ache. Alternatively, you might feel a restless anticipatory energy, a gut feeling that something is about to happen, without knowing what. The psychological lens, completion and intuition. The sense of closure can be your own psyche, completing its healing cycle, making you neutral ground. This neutrality is often the very state that makes a healthy reconnection possible. The anticipatory feeling is your intuition, your brain's sophisticated, non-conscious pattern recognition system, picking up on the subtle cues, memories, synchronicities, and predicting a high probability of contact before your logical mind can. The energetic lens, making energetic space. Before something new or renewed can enter, space must be cleared. The feeling of closure is you energetically clearing the old, stagnant patterns of that connection. The anticipation is you sensing the vacuum beginning to pull, feeling the new energy wanting to flow in. You are subconsciously preparing the vessel of your life for a potential new chapter with an old character. The synthesis, what to do when you see the signs. Recognizing these signs is not a mandate to wait passively. It is a call to empowered awareness. Use this foreknowledge wisely. 1. Observe, don't obsess. Note the signs as interesting data, not a destiny that controls you. 2. Ground yourself in the present. Ask, who am I now, compared to the person who loved them then? Your growth is your greatest asset. 3. Reclaim your power. Decide now what your boundaries and intentions would be if contact occurred. Are you seeking resolution, curiosity, or something else? Let any contact meet the current, evolved version of you. 4. Release the outcome. The signs indicate an opening of a channel, not a guaranteed result. Your peace cannot depend on their actions. Conclusion. The call is a test of your growth. These signs, the memory floods, the synchronicities, the vivid dreams, the internal shift, are the universe's way of saying, heads up. A thread from your past is being tugged. Whether it leads to a conversation, an apology, a rekindling, or simply shows you how far you've come, is ultimately your co-creation. The return of an old love is one of life's most potent tests. It tests your healing, your boundaries, and your ability to choose your present self over the ghost of a past feeling. When you see the signs, don't just look for them in the world. Look for what they reveal about the strength, wisdom, and wholeness you've built within yourself since the last time your paths crossed. Which of these signs feels most familiar to you? Have you experienced this before a past reconnection? Share your story in the comments. Your experience helps others navigate their own. If this guide to the subtle language of reconnection provided value, please like this video. It helps us reach others seeking clarity. Subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more decodings of love, psychology, and the mysterious signals of our lives. Remember, the most important reunion is always the one where you meet your own evolved heart. Thank you for listening.